Today on the show, we are going to be talking a little wellness and a little business with our favorite wellness team experts from Factory 6. And we've got Dr. Fairbanks on the show. He's got our Wellness Minute.
And we're going to talk a little TV as well, a little inside stuff. How about that?
I'm super excited. All this and more happening right here, right now on Talk365TV. Here we go.
And welcome back to the show. That's Holly Love. I'm Trip Mitchell. And let's talk a little TV right now. Excited with 2 airings a day on the CW.
Super fun. I mean, this year is full of surprises, full of changes. So the CW30 is now airing news, if you haven't noticed, twice a day in the morning and then again in the evening. And we're super excited because we're going to be a part of those news segments. We usually do monthly segments on ABC4's Midday with Nisha and the crew over there, and that's been really fun. So it'll be fun to add that into the mix. And then twice a day, we are airing at 5 a.m. and 1 a.m. And of course, you can catch us anytime online on YouTube or Facebook or any of your social platforms. We're there.
So the interesting thing in the TV business is that it's changed so much. So if you're watching primetime programming at night, you're noticing a lot of game shows. Those are easier to produce. So scripted television, which as an actress you used to love, it's been really hard because when the studio shut down in March, everything is on hiatus, and now people are shooting in COVID-friendly ways. And you know what's interesting is Yellowstone was a huge show for Park City Films, the studios up in Park City. And they are pulling out to go up to Montana. Montana Film Commission offered more money than Utah did. On my own personal level, we have now launched 2 shows that I produce, one that I co-host on national television.
How do we find you?
Just Google The Last Stand TV show or BERNSTEIN Unplugged. We're here locally on KPDR, and I don't know the days, but
that's okay. We'll put it up.
Okay.
We'll find out, and then we'll put it up later.
Yeah, but anyway, so it's fun working. So we had a couple months ago, we had Ice Cube on, and I was so proud, and I called Holly, and she was not impressed.
I love Ice Cube.
She said, tell me when we get LL Cool J.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say I wasn't stoked for LL Cool J. I mean, come on.
But so I was trying to explain the economics of LL Cool J is probably worth $50 to $100 million. So why does he do a TV show?
I don't know. Fun?
Because it's
Bored?
fun. Yeah, I think so. Would you, if you could trade everything, a great family, great everything, would you love to be a star on an hour procedural?
I don't think I would want to trade everything for it. I'd want to run it. Hypothetical, would you? Would you trade everything?
The answer is no, because she's watching. However, it's one I mean, literally, that's kind of an interesting, would you trade everything to have a chance to be on top of the mountain?
You'd be making a ton of money. You could probably buy a new family. I mean, all kinds of fun things would happen.
On that note of buying a new family, we'll be back. You're watching Talk 365.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my passion has always been to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. TV has helped MyPillow become the amazing company that it is today. So my employees and I want to thank you with some of our best prices ever. Go to MyPillow.com right now and click on TV specials. You'll get deep discounts on MyPillows, mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regular $89.99 for only $29.99 with your promo code.
Hey everyone, I'm Holly Love, and I am here at the Certified Hypnotherapy Training School with my good friend Dennis Parker. Dennis, I have 3 questions for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1, when do classes start?
A person can start with the online portion of the training anytime, and then come into the live classroom trainings as we have them scheduled.
Who's signing up and why?
We have people who sign up to be certified clinical hypnotherapists who want to have those clinical skills to be able to affect behavioral modification. We have people who are executives, managers, or who want to have other career enhancements. We also have grandparents and parents who want to know how to work with their own children and family.
Number 3, what happens if people mention that they saw us on Talk365?
We're offering a $200 textbook and CD package as part of their full registration.
All of this information and more is available on the website. Log on and change your life today. Enroll now. Classes start soon.
Today's wellness news you can use is presented by Fairbanks Art of Plastic Surgery. And welcome back to the show. In this segment, Holly is going to talk about filler.
We are.
Lip filler.
Lip and face filler, because here's the thing, Trip, in the last 10 years, it was like all of the rage. And I think what's really interesting is a lot of plastic surgeons now, including Dr. Fairbanks, we've had this conversation as well, they are facing the aftermath of all of this filler because they're learning a few things about it. Number 1, it doesn't dissolve as fast as you think. So a lot of people were going in every 6 months, every 4 months, getting like full milliliters in their lips or in their cheeks to like look full and plump. And then they kept coming back, and they've proven through MRIs now that it doesn't fully dissolve even in years. And so to use less is always more at this point moving forward. And the good news is there's actually a procedure where they can go in and shoot a dissolvent, basically. It goes in there, it just helps your body like break it up and absorb, because it's like remnants. And I think that's when you're like looking at your favorite celebrities and you're just like, something is like off. What is it? Probably either too much filler or too much filler that's not absorbed in the right place and it's like moved somewhere just to make the lines a little weird. I know, it's super weird, but here's the thing. My question for you though, where did this idea come from? Because everybody looks better when you're lean and in shape. Why would you go like fill up your face?
Well, when a woman has the lips that have gone overboard,
it's comical.
It's cartoonish. Yeah,
it's bad.
Anyway, go to Dr. Fairbanks is what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. Well, and Dr. Fairbanks would advocate natural. He loves using fat grafting, so your body's own natural stem cells, putting it in your face as a filler or even in your lips as a natural solution to any kind of filler or Botox. But for the most part, natural is always better. And then, you know, when the fillers and the Botox and all that stuff just isn't working, you gotta go facelift, which is a specialty of Dr. Fairbanks. He does a deep plane facelift that literally just turns back the hands of time. Anyway, be sure and log on to Dr. Fairbanks' website if you want more information about all the procedures that he specializes in. We have also a free consultation available right now. If you go ahead and put in promo code Talk365TV, that's going to be for a limited time, so you're gonna wanna take advantage of that while you can. You can go in and talk to him about filler and fat grafting and of course, facelift, which he's going to tell you all about right now.
Talk365TV's Wellness Minute is brought to you by Wellness Team Expert, Dr. Grant A. Fairbanks.
I'm Dr. Grant A. Fairbanks, board certified plastic surgeon, and I've got your Talk365TV Wellness Minute. Today we're talking about facelifts. There are a couple of factors to consider. With timing, this procedure can be done all year round. However, there are certain people that have schedules that allow them to come in only at certain times of the year, such as teachers during spring break or summer break. It all depends on your schedule. There are different types of facelifts. There are the mini lifts or the skin lifts, and then there are the intermediate or standard lifts, which is pretty much standard care across the country. And then there are the deep plane facelifts, which goes a little deeper and delivers a more natural and longer lasting result. People will ask about recovery. I tell people to take at least 2 weeks off from work. People who come in from out of town will get back on airplanes to go home at 10 to 14 days. It's about then that most of the swelling and bruising has gone down and sometimes needs to be concealed with a little bit of makeup. Then I tell people to avoid any strenuous activities, any aerobic exercise for at least 6 weeks. After that, you can do anything you want. For more information, go to my website, fairbanksmd.com. There you can find an online consultation and get as much information as you'd like. And for a limited time, you can book a free consultation. Just put in promo code Talk365TV. I look forward to meeting you, answering all your questions, and see you soon.
I'm Chris Berman, and welcome back to the biggest auto protection show on earth, brought to you by CarShield. If your car is out of warranty or close to expiring, you could get stuck paying thousands for an engine, transmission, or computer system breakdown. But when you have CarShield, you'll never pay for covered repairs again. CarShield makes sure you don't have to pay for expensive car repairs, and that's why I'm a CarShield customer.
Call 800-970-1872.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen, but Mary has the ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made. Shirley is forced to miss out on everyday activities. Mary fully enjoys her life. Shirley has to wait for tank deliveries and worries about running out of oxygen. But Mary's Inogen 1 G4 makes its own oxygen, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. Shirley finally listened to Mary and now has more freedom too. It's time for you to reclaim your freedom and independence with the Inogen 1 G4. Act now to start your 30-day risk-free trial. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait and don't accept substitutions. The sooner you call, the sooner you can say goodbye to heavy oxygen tanks for good and reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-997-4856. That's 800-997-4856.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my passion has always been to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. TV has helped MyPillow become the amazing company that it is today. So my employees and I want to thank you with some of our best prices ever. Go to MyPillow.com right now and click on TV specials. You'll get deep discounts on MyPillows, mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regular $89.99 for only $29.99 with your promo code.
Today's Talk365TV's Talking Wellness is brought to you by Factory 6.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Holly Love, and that is Trip Mitchell. And Trip, we're talking a little wellness and talking a little business right now with the boys from Factory 6. Now, these guys are in the business of solely manufacturing hemp-derived products. They are amazing at what they do. They have brought it to the next level. But you know what I love is a good story that starts in tanking. Especially when it comes to business. And often it's out of a tragedy or something just not working that they finally then find the thing that they end up doing.
You know, and it's funny you say that. We were having a call with Al BERNSTEIN and his team this morning, and he said, you know, part of success is just keep swinging. The day you quit is the day
you really do fail.
The greatest companies that you look at,
yeah,
all those guys worked for free. They
out
really
of their
did.
Garage, out of their everything, borrowing money from parents, like starving, all of that and more happening before you finally reach that place where you have all the stars align and everything works out, and then you're an overnight success and you're a genius.
Lots of ramen noodles.
Right, a lot of ramen noodles. Those will definitely keep an entrepreneur going. But Carrie from Factory 6 is going to tell you all about how they got their start in this amazing industry and how you can be a part of it as well. Here we go.
Today's Talk365TV's Talking Wellness is brought to you by Factory 6.
Hey everybody, welcome to our Talk365TV's Talking Wellness series. I'm Holly Love, and today I am back with our new wellness team members, Factory 6, to talk a little wellness and talk a little business with one of my favorite experts in both of those categories, Mr. Kerry Brown. Hi.
Hi, Holly.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having us back.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me, and thank you so much for joining our wellness team. And today we are going to be telling you how you can have your own hemp-derived product line in less than 2 weeks and for less than $500. So you're gonna wanna stick around, but before we get to that, let's talk about how you got your start, and then tell me how you found the incredible team that you are just rocking it with right now.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. In fact, the supplement industry here in the state of Utah is a $15 to $20 billion a year industry. So it makes it one of the largest industries in the state of Utah alone. And so, you know, having grown up here a little bit, spent some time in my youth in Utah, maybe as a natural fit or saw some of the opportunity, I just had a bug to be an entrepreneur. But in 2012, actually, myself and some of the team that we're currently with, Scott, Nate, and Will, we first started working on a men's vitamin line. And that was our very first company together. And to be honest, it wasn't going the greatest. And as the business was struggling, I actually started looking out. We had always had an interest in hemp-derived products. And as a potential future ingredient, we saw the widespread opportunity because it was safe, it was effective, it worked, nobody was doing it, right? So that was exciting, of course. And so as a team, we collectively said, you know what, not only is this a huge opportunity, we need to do this for ourselves and for the business. And so we literally took our last $5,000 that we had in our business account and put it all on red, if you will. We went down to Vegas to a trade show.
Quite
and
literally.
literally wrote the check to sign up to go to this booth, and we had this homemade booth, and we drove down and we stayed in a dumpy old house, and all sharing some rooms and food together. And from that first experience and that one little trade show, that was really a make or break for us as a business. $5,000 turned into $500,000 in orders.
Wow. That is
and
awesome.
That's what started our journey to start this company called Factory 6, and said, you know what, we've got something here.
Right.
There's need, there's demand, it's going to be exciting. Let's figure this out and how we can do it legally and how we can do it on the up and up and develop a good relationship with the state of Utah and actually help, in that regulatory process.
So are the numbers really there? Is the money really in this industry the way they were initially predicting? What's your numbers experience?
Yeah, so from that first trade show, going from almost bankrupt to $500,000 in orders to, millions of dollars in orders last year in 2019, we're pretty excited for 2020. Even with everything that's going on, I think we're going to be able to maintain our 2019 numbers and maybe grow a little bit beyond that, and then looking for really big things in 2021. Now, we're a manufacturer. Our margins are thin. But some of the people I see the other side of it, the retailers and the folks who are selling online right now, some of them are crushing it.
That's awesome. Well, let's talk about that, because are there specific types of companies out there that this is just a no-brainer? Or who is your ideal client?
Good question. So I think anybody who's in the wellness space already, whether you own a yoga studio or maybe you're a chiropractor office, and you've already got wellness-oriented customers, or a fitness product or a gym, right? I mean, really, CBD is big enough that there's broad opportunity, I think, for all those different demographics. The key really is to know, what you're going after and who your audience might be.
What about like MLMs? Are they getting into it in a big way?
Absolutely. Nice. And we're seeing a lot of network marketing companies or direct-to-consumer companies that have done very, very well in the, again, either adding a CBD-specific product line, right? Or there are a few companies that have gone CBD exclusive. And it's just two different strategies. Getting
into this space when you start looking into it is really easy to make it make sense, make it fit in and align with your brand, and to want to get excited about it. So I'm in, I'm your business owner, what's next? What do I do?
Well, I think the first step is let's talk. Don't just jump into it with both feet. Come down and let's go on the Willy Wonka chocolate tour.
Ooh.
Right? I want you to experience some different products and types, and let's talk about how it fits with your customers. And then let's sit down and let's talk about your customers specifically. We want to understand, who is your demographic? Who are your customers you're going after? Are they older? Are they younger? Are they gamers? Are they yoga moms? Once we understand a little bit more about your customer type, then let's also talk about where do they want to consume the products? Are they using your products in their car, or are they pulling it out of their pantry at home? Are they taking them on the road? Or are they using them at the gym? Or is it something that is maybe broad audience and mass market you're going for, convenience stores, right? And so there's a lot of things we want to try and understand first, and to kind of help talk you through that process, or just work with you to understand a little bit before we just jump right in and saying, hey, that's the product I want.
So from there, you're able to really see how your either white label line applies or a custom line. I think we should explain what exactly white label is, because I only barely learned about it a few years ago, and I don't know that everybody really understands what that means.
Perfect. Okay, so white label is quite common in the dietary supplement industry, and to be honest, in a lot of industries, in technology and any sort of manufacturing. I kind of use this analogy. When you go to rent a car from somebody, you can rent from Avis or Budget or Hertz, and guess what? They're all probably Ford, Chevys, or GMCs. The products are pretty much the same behind the scenes. It's the name, it's the brand, it's the rewards program that you're a part of. So in the white label space, or within the white label industry, it's very much the same. And in fact, I've got an example right here, right? So this is 1,000 milligram. This is one of our favorites. Amber bottle, black dropper, very common. But if we were to take that, you could put this product, which has a phenomenal label, is specific to a market down in South Florida. And then this one here, same bottle, different label. Guess what?
Right.
It's really the same product, and these
Yeah.
are high quality premium products. We're good at what we do, and we hope that you let us do the manufacturing for you. Use something off the shelf if that makes sense. That's white label. Or if you're ready and you already know your demographic and you have a channel that's already built up, yeah, we can do all custom formula as well. That's why we say, come on down, let's visit together first, let's understand your audience, let's meet and do the tour and talk about a product that specifically fits your need.
Let's talk quality. How do people know a quality hemp-derived product from not a good one? Because I think everyone's had an experience at a gas station, or they've heard of somebody who got a really bad one. So how do you know? What do you do?
So the good news is, I think the industry has evolved a lot in the last 2 years. There used to be the Wild Wild West. It's not that way anymore. State legislatures have gotten involved, state regulators have gotten involved. From very early on at Factory 6, we were all above board, and we had good meetings with the state. We followed all the guidelines. We wanted to make sure that all of our products met the utmost quality, stringent, and test. Now let's talk about testing just real quick. One of the keys to good quality products is having it tested at multiple phases along the production life cycle. So we test at the farm level, we test again when it first comes into our building, into our facility, and we test again in production, and then we test again before the product ever leaves our building. And so there's a lot of steps that we built into place to make sure that everything is exactly as we say it is, and the labels are correct and accurate and reflect the quality product. The other part of, I think that's a little bit unique about Factory 6 is that we actually do some of our own distilling or distillation right here in our facility. And distilling CBD, we've got a whole nother video about that. We can, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of chemistry and science that goes above my head. But the reality is in manufacturing, we need those formulas and those ingredients to be the same day in and day out.
Yeah.
And we know that you as a customer, when you buy the tincture today or the lotion or whatever it is, we want to make sure that it has the same taste, the same scent profile, the same consistency, same texture, every single time.
So if you like what you've seen here today, I would invite you to head on over to their website and watch our long extended podcast version where Carrie and I really dive into a whole lot of stuff we just didn't have time to talk about here on the TV segment. So go check that out, and then also like and follow all of their YouTube. Trent the Wizard has new content coming out all of the time. He is super fun. And there's business tips with Carrie, so be sure and just find them on social, find them on YouTube, go to their site. And then I so recommend you get in here or you go online and you make an appointment for your free consultation with these guys. I'm telling you, you don't have to feel bad if you think you don't know enough or that your business isn't making enough. There is no pre-qualifiers with them. You really can come in and glean from their years in this really competitive industry that they have succeeded in and thrived, and they have so much respect from people all over in it, and have an understanding of what it would mean for you to start a line, what it would cost, and you have really low MOQs and ways to make it so really, truly, you could do this for less than $500.
And it's fun.
And it's fun. So log on, sign up, and be sure and get your consultation booked. Carrie, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Talk365TV right after this.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my passion has always been to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. TV has helped MyPillow become the amazing company that it is today. So my employees and I want to thank you with some of our best prices ever. Go to MyPillow.com right now and click on TV specials. You'll get deep discounts on MyPillows, mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regular $89.99 for only $29.99 with your promo code.
I'm Chris Berman, and welcome back to the biggest auto protection show on earth, brought to you by CarShield. If your car is out of warranty or close to expiring, you could get stuck paying thousands for an engine, transmission, or computer system breakdown. But when you have CarShield, you'll never pay for covered repairs again. CarShield makes sure you don't have to pay for expensive car repairs, and that's why I'm a CarShield customer.
Call 800-970-1872.
Talk365TV is proud to announce their new studio home, Ignite Studios, for all your video needs.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, Trip, so you're a wuss?
I am. So, I am supposed to play hockey on my brand new team tomorrow.
Okay.
So for the first time in 7 years, I have no knee pain, shoulder pain, hip pain. I've gotten all new parts, and it feels so wonderful. And yet, I'm not going to play tomorrow night.
Why?
COVID.
Oh.
So we're going out to visit Vita's parents, who are in their 80s and early 90s. This is one of those where you err on the side, and it kills me.
Sure.
I pulled it out this weekend, and I actually washed some stuff, and I've been skating 3 or 4 times a week.
The smell of hockey gear, people.
It's horrible.
Where are you allowed to keep that?
It's in the garage.
Exactly.
Okay. But also, you know what's funny is I have got, when I pulled all my stuff from my old house out of storage, I've got all these pictures that mean so much to me, and none of them made it to the house. And then I wanted to put them up in the garage. It didn't even make it there. There's a storage room in the garage where I can put my pictures up. And
so it's Trip's little man room?
no, I'm not even, at some point you got to, when we just talked about in the last segment about how you keep on working, in marriage, just punt. It's time to quit.
You just like let go of the past and move forward?
You're never going to win. How much should a man get? Okay, you get a new house together.
Okay.
What percent of closets, let's say no kids, just a man and woman, what percent should a man get?
Whatever percentage is left over from whatever she needs to put away in the way that best suits putting it away.
So you move in, you don't even hang anything. You don't hang one thing. You let the wife take up all
Absolutely. You want a happy wife, you just let her do it.
So if you get like a nanometer, which isn't even a thing.
You don't even have that many clothes. You have like a few pair of mom jeans, your cut-off shorts.
You know what's funny is one of my last replacements. She fed me the right amount of opioids to keep the pain away, but evidently got me to sign off on giving away a bunch of my clothing. So
she's
a month
smart
later,
one.
she gives me boxes to take down to Deseret
Goodwill.
Industries, Goodwill. And I'm taking the boxes down, and I get down there, and I just open up to see what they were, and it's all my pants, my dress pants that were pleated.
How dare that be a
And
thing?
shoes, and shirts, and all this
All
stuff.
the wish shoes?
No, the wish shoes I still have, but
Right.
so that's the correct answer. For a guy out there, whatever's left over, that's the closet space you get.
Absolutely. Well, so no hockey for you. We'll have to wait until the next round, and then
No, I'm when we get back, I gotta play. I gotta.
Well, we'll come out and we gotta get
Taylor,
you on
I'm
tape.
so sorry. Taylor Gooch, our team captain, he's a great guy and a really good player, and I couldn't even skate last season, and I would still get him the puck.
He was still nice to you?
Well, we didn't have a very good team. We didn't. He goes, you can just come out and stand.
Oh.
Yeah, but
well, this
anyway,
year.
Taylor,
Redemption.
I'm sorry. I've got to call you afterwards, and I'll tell you this.
Taylor, we're gonna come film. We'll have a good party out there on the ice.
That would be. Oh,
I know.
God, that would
That's
be great.
where we should shoot a show.
Let's do. That would be a lot of
super
fun. Yep.
And silly, and we'd
Okay.
have a good time. All right, well, more on that to come. Be sure and join us twice a day now here on CW30. We're on at 5 a.m. with a repeat at 1 a.m. You're not going to want to miss all the fun, latest and greatest in all things health, wealth, and everything you want to know happening right here on Talk365TV, like, where Trip's old stuff is. How would you not know that? How would you want to miss out on that? You don't want to miss this kind of info. No. Infer, one more.
Information.
You don't want to miss this kind of intel. It's hot stuff, right?
This is not very important, but the rest of your day will get more important.
I think it will. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining us.